Hey guys, I'm so excited to share with you this recipe because this was probably one of the best cakes that I have ever decorated.
Let's get into it.
So you start off with all the dry ingredients: flour, sugar, baking powder, and a pinch of salt.
Next, we're gonna do our wet ingredients, which is milk, butter, and eggs.
Let's get back to the matter. Baby, wind up on me, front and center. Back it up on me, do it proper. I be the book for you, since you enter. Baby girl, no vex, cool your temper. Baby, you the heat my body like the summer. I swear that I fall for you like November. I swear that I feel love you now to forever. I'll be rude back.
I also added some extra milk because of the type of consistency that I wanted.
I wanna take you on a date, click a calendar. Cause baby girl, I date for your mother. Fine girls from Ghana to Zambia.
Next, you can oil up your pans and get ready to put the batter in.
But like, you gotta wipe it first.
Get so high like a rasta. Back it up, baby, come make it some cause baby girl, I did for your mother. Sim with the key to the beamer. Sim with the key to the beamer. Sim with the key to the beamer. And every single time that I'm on the instrumental, girl steady flirting cause you know I got the sugar. She giving me her phone, says she wanna get my number. She trying to fall in love, says she wanna grab some dinner. She losing all control cause she messing with a winner.
Also, this cake went down south as soon as I took it out of the oven. The middle layer kind of broke. I took it out of the pan too early, so let your cake cool off for literally even an hour or 2 hours. It won't hurt. Unless you want to end up with a broken cake like mine. So I used that broken cake for the middle layer, and as you'll see at the end, I ended up fixing it. And then use a knife just to make sure it's fully cooked. So I bought this bag of Hershey's chocolate at Sam's Club for $1.96. You definitely don't need the whole bag unless you're making like a huge cake. The curls that I used on the side, I used a carrot grater, and then the curls that I used on the top, I made them with a cheese grater, the standing grater.
Here we're gonna be making our frosting, and we're gonna be using our powdered sugar and some cream cheese.
Do not use super fine sugar.
Because if God don't do it, it just won't get done.
What won't God do? If God don't do what?
Use super fine sugar.
That doesn't make sense. Anyways, also melt your butter, because if you don't melt your butter, it'll have bumps in it, and you'll see I didn't melt my butter, but that's just to show you what not to do. It's just gonna be harder for you, but it's not impossible. So now I just had to beat out all the bubbles from the butter. And then I just put it in the freezer so it can harden a bit. Look at that.
Next, we're gonna apply the icing to our cake.
As this is the most tedious process, and it's time consuming, but it's also like one of those oddly satisfying stuff.
So now we're just adding our chocolate shavings.
When you add the chocolate on the sides of the cake, put it in the palm of your hand, line up your hand, like your pinky side, with the bottom of the cake, and then just lift your hand up and you keep going around. So then I just used a spoon, picked up the extras that fell off, and just added them into wherever I saw some frosting.
Sim with the key to the beamer. Sim with the key to the beamer. Sim with the key to the beamer. And every single time that I'm on the instrumental, girl steady flirting cause they know I got the sugar. She giving me her phone, says she wanna get my number. She tryna fall in love, says she wanna grab some dinner. She losing all control cause she messing with a winner. I got girls on the East Coast. I got girls on the West Coast.
So I just did a little decorative top. I had this idea in my head and I just hope that when I actually put it into practice it would look good.
Every time a nigga come around, niggas hating on me cause their women know me now. So I gotta kill it, yeah, I gotta shut it down. Baby girl, I did free on my God. Fine girls from Ghana to Zambia. Nigerian girls in Abacha. Diddy talk, tell them stop that, chop that. I need you real back, I take pop.
Child, anyways, so we're gonna add our pieces of Hershey's chocolate into our icing little swoop things.
And now you're done. If you try this cake, send me pictures on Instagram at mks_treats.